to Lillard. The wing, Giannis. A rebound by Jay. Tries it from the top of the key, and Irving got it.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such an on target.
Now here's Drummond. Up top and beat. Pass to Drummond. Outside, out of the Gumbo.
The defense non-existent. I mean, he has to connect from there.
Bucket is good.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Drummond. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Will it go? The rebound by Hart. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season. They can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season. This is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
Jay covered by Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Davis. Here's Jay. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Good offense squaring up against better D there.
By Lillard.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Now here's James. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Jay. He feeds it to Davis. Good D by Embiid.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to go, oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Lillard outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Harden the pass to Jay. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Jay, the pass to James. Here's Jay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Wall Wall dishes to Giannis. Now the feed to Embiid, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
4 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. Lillard's got 6. And the West All-Stars have possession. They're leading by 8. Here's Davis. Inside, here's Jay. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Draws the double and stolen by Drummond. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Damian Lillard with the chain.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jay's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Wall finds Embiid. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Lillard with no one around. There's 3 pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And stolen by Drummond. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out guarded by Jay. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Taken away. And here's the fast break. Here's Jay. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Here's Wall. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wall's got his 3rd.
Kind of nice through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Floats it up for James. The shot will not fall.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Lillard outside. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Davis, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Andre Drummond. And Paul George is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Davis. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. And here they come. A finish.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And some changes here for the East. Top. Now for the East.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
We've got Damian Lillard. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wall's got 10 points.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Lillard. Plenty of space. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts, because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or a max contract player with the same team, I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. Thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Harden's checked in. Down his left side. That shot off the mark. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
Bring the thunder, rock that rim. I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. He's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Russell. Harden against Lillard. LeBron with the block.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
And it's Davis missing. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 16-point game. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Jay. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Embiid. He kicks it to Drummond. Back to Embiid. To Lillard. Clock at 6. No good, unable to end this run.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. He's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Outside, Wall. The 11-footer. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Nobody near Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Drummond. Embiid inside. Started by Davis. Embiid, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He hits the second from the line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Outside, Wall. From past the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Giannis outside. 2 seconds left. The shot missing. 3 that time from James.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And stolen by Irving. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Count it. Harden's got 5 now. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for the East. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Irving against Wall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harden right side. To the paint. Here's Jay. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
East All-Stars have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get home. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Here's Lillard. Harden grabs the miss.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Lillard misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Giannis outside. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
What a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Ball passes to Embiid. Kicks it to Lillard. outside, Wall. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Jay, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Walker's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Outside Leonard. Back to Walker. 17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Towns, no luck. Jay, defended by George. Jokic kicks to Harden. And so it's the West All-Stars having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showman. And a little more intensity from here on out.
On the court for the West All-Stars. Serving is out there with Harden. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Jay in at the 3. Right side Davis. To the inside. Harden the pass to Jay. It's Davis on the wing. Here's Jay. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, is in a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Wall passes to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Here's Embiid. Drummond trying to get himself free. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. The West All-Stars with the ball. Jay, Antetokounmpo defending. Harden draws the double. Down low, here's Jay. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
So he gets them both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And here's Harden for 3. Hits the 3.5. Harden's got 10 points.
And you know, Harden is super reliable from outside the arc. He's got that sweet lefty stroke, and it's a thing of beauty to watch.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The East All-Stars have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. and he makes the first.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
You always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there.
Here's Giannis, and Davis sends it back. 2-on-1 as they jump out of the break. Harden has a wide-open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And 12 points for James Harden.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Passes it to Embiid. Over Davis. Offensive rebound, and Drummond is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They'll pass the wall. Feeds it to Embiid. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. They shoot again. And that misses everything.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Wall against Irving. Wall, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
Pass to Embiid. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lillard attacking. West All-Stars with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He dishes it to Harden. For a 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by Jay. Jay's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this boy.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. And it's Lillard missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 8.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Antetokounmpo, a stupendous finish in traffic. He has 6.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Jokic. Tatum trying to break free. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard kicks to George. Leonard the pass to Embiid. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, so hard to guard all that size. I mean, Embiid is an absolute monster. And he knows how to draw fouls, too.
And Embiid drops them both. Pass to Jokic. 1 second left. Offline. And so it's the West All-Star with a 34 tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, we always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Victor Oladipo is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Paul George, then there's Gordon, and it's Embiid in the protected spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. For a couple of years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center. And in many ways, his game reminds me of Vlade Divac.
Tigers from 14. The East All-Stars check in 2 more.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game specialist right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. He's rising and helium floating.
And stolen by Tatum. Passes to Jay. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. George with the defensive effort.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
This is the one. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's George missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
No skilled at maneuvering his way to the cup. Embiid's mobility, extremely impressive for a guy of his size.
Jay, the pass to Irving. And there's the pass to Harden. Fans always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets the shot go uncontested.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That one a little long. Inside. Tatum kicks to Jokic. Tatum against Oladipo. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's the lob to the hoop.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Out to the right wing. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And it's off the back rim. No good. And the West All-Stars with possession. Jokic passes to Jay. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Jay, defended by George.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And George, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what?
9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lillard outside. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thank you for tuning in for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anderson. This is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
Definitely the passing, man. And that, when guys feel more involved in the offense, that bleeds over to other areas of the game as well. Suddenly, guys defend harder, run the floor faster, pound the glass. For me, it's about spreading the ball around so everyone gets a taste and feel parts of what we got going on here.
That's right, baby. Everybody eats. Barbecue chicken alert!